So I'm sure this one's going to get me in trouble, but hey, I'm used to it by now, so what the hell. Vaccines. Now, this is going to get in shadow ban where hardly any of y'all see this, but I want to encourage everybody out there to share this video because they can't stop you from sharing it. They can stop the algorithm from getting it out there, which I'm shadow banned all the time. Only 10% of even my followers get to see my posts every day, but still, they cannot stop you from sharing, so I want to encourage everybody to do so. Vaccines, the autism rates, the autoimmune disorders, all of these diseases that have skyrocketed in the last 30, 40 years, it's because of these toxic vaccines that they're pumping on these newborn babies and your child up until they're 18 years old. It's insane the amount of toxic crap they're pumping into our kids to set them up to be sick and dependent on our healthcare system for their entire lives. It is a fact. I want you to watch this guy testify right here, and I want you to listen closely to what he's saying.
How many children or people are totally unvaccinated? Is that like where do you find? Is it just the parents that stepped up and said? I would think that's a very small percentage because so many of us blindly followed, the recommendations to vaccinate children.
Yeah, it's less than 1% of the public. So. The Amish are a perfect example of a large group of people who are largely unvaccinated, and there's we can't find an autistic kid who is unvaccinated. It's very, very rare in the Amish community, very, very rare. You won't find kids with ADD, with autoimmune disease, with panda pans, with epilepsy. You just don't find any of these chronic diseases in the Amish. And the U.S. government has been studying the Amish for decades, but there's never been a report out to the public. The reason, of course, is it would show that, if you don't follow our guidelines, you're going to end up healthier.
You've heard him say the Amish community, it is extremely rare to find someone with an autoimmune disorder, autism, anything like that we just take for granted now as just normal in society because they don't vaccinate their kids. I want to encourage every parent out there to get an exemption. Do not put this poison in your children, especially your newborn babies. But any child, I've even stopped vaccinating my animals because they put the same toxic shit in that as they do the stuff for the humans. And you can get rabies vaccine is good for 10 years. So why is it that the vets still push that shit every single year or two? It's all about money. They don't give a damn about your dogs, and they're suffering in silence because they can't tell you what's wrong. They can't tell you they're autistic. You can't see the signs like you can in a human child, but the same thing is happening to them is happening to your children. This is all a multi-trillion-dollar money-making scam, and it's all at your child's expense and your animal's expense. Stop vaccinating your family.